We're live. Sorry, we were a bit confused there. We didn't know whether we were live or not alive.
I am definitely alive, Ted.
You know, yeah. I am, judging by that fart I just did earlier. I did a big guff before we come on air, ladies and gentlemen, like just before that. That's why we had to have that extra 30 seconds delay, because Mala was nearly sick in his own mouth. Sure, Julie, she's been feeding me up loads of stodgy potatoes and mince.
That sounds all right to me. Do you know what I mean? Just what you need on a hot day like today.
A nice big hot mince dinner, you know what I mean? Welcome to What the Worldy podcast, the podcast no one is talking about, you bastards. But yeah, it's all about the Euros. The Euros have started now. Things are looking tasty, you know what I mean? Did you watch the introduction to the Euros, Mala?
It was class, wasn't it? Did you see him? He had like that lad, didn't he? It was from the Go Compare adverts, I think, but he did a good job.
He did,
and he did that like class singing. And then for some unknown reason, this bird had parachuted from somewhere and she was tangled up behind him and she was like trying to get out.
They were filming a tampon advert.
Well, I think they were.
Yeah.
It did make me think though, right? Yeah, podcasters, listen, you know that, we are England, we are proud, do you know what I mean? And we love it. But if that was filmed in England, right, because this is so stereotypical, isn't it? Because them Italians, you have to have like a bit of opera because of the culture down there.
They do, it smell funny as well.
Yeah, but, right, and, like, they had that bird, didn't they? Like, and we're not being sexist, they could have had a bloke doing chin-ups and that, right? And that was, like, screaming, here, look how sensual we are in Italy. What would we do if it was in England?
I have to go, hang on, before we go to that, why didn't you have, like, a man just walking onto the pitch in, like, a vest with a toothpick and going, hey, I'm playing football here?
Because I think that's, like, American New Yorkie thing, not, like, Italian. But what would we do if we were in England, though? Because I was thinking about it, like, why they tell us not to be stereotypical, and yet, like, they tell you do that, don't they? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. What do you think we would do? We'd probably just sit on a centre circle with a 4-pack. We'd not gone, we were done, mate.
Then they'd like do Vindaloo, wouldn't they?
Vindaloo, fucking Keith Lemon will come out, get rid of a fart, couldn't he, would?
Class, yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that's probably what they do. What do you think they do in Scotland?
They'd probably just cry a little bit earlier than they normally do.
And
maybe batter a goalpost.
Well, yeah, exactly. And what would Wales do? Wales, what would you do?
Yeah, what would you do? Wales sacrifice a lamb.
Did you see Wales as well, Ted?
What do you mean? Tell me. What did they do?
Well, apparently, right, they beat the Turkey Twisters, didn't they?
They did. And
like your man Savage, he started because I've had enough, right?
He's having a savage. You can have a savage rant.
No, this is just not about you, Savage. It's about all you media types, right? Stop trying to make everything into some sort of seminal event. Do you know what I mean? He went through the whole Wales team. He was like, Ramsey, you have done it for the boys. Gareth Bale, someone else Welsh. Who else is there?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Mickey.
Yeah, your boys took a hell of a beating and he's crying and that. And there was some fat bird in the crowd crying, which I don't mind. I'm not talking about being fat or now, but you know what I mean? It was quite funny.
There's no wrong with being a bit porky. As Sean Fitzgerald has said here, now then, fat lad. If I see you down the town, Sean Fitzgerald, you're going to get banged out, mate. I swear down. I'll get you in. You won't know what's it,
yeah, and that's what I'm going to say about Savage as well. You need to behave yourself. Like, everybody, get it round, right? Go into your local broadcasters. Tell them to stop pretending that they're trying to do commentary for the World Cup final.
Yeah,
because they're not. You beat Turkey. Behave yourselves.
Yeah,
that's it.
We've got some nice messages here on the shit chat there. Mark Crossley, I hope that's former Middlesbrough Notts Forest goalkeeper, but it isn't. It's our friend from Thornaby, Mark. Legends, keep it quick. It's coming home. It is indeed. If I was over there, I'd be bringing more than that home, like, you know what I mean? I'm in Scotland all the time.
Where's that?
London. Evening, daft lads from Mick McGowan there. Sophie, I live for Mala and his shit rants. There you go. You got a fan there, Mala.
Well, our lass doesn't like that though, so you know what I mean.
No, I know what you mean. Oi, lads from Charlene and Matt Longstaff just saying, where is the flange? We wouldn't share it with you anyway, Mark, because you're biff.
Exactly.
Right, the tournament has started. We've seen the clip of Warwick Davis bringing the ball out in the little car. We're not going to put that on here because it's offensive to small people. But let's talk about England versus Croatia.
Well, yeah, let me tell you now, right? Your man Boxic is still classing it. Right?
Boxic and Davos Suker up front.
They were class. No, yeah, I don't even know what everyone was whinging about. We were class. We could have won about 10-0. We should have. No, in all seriousness, we could have had that 3 or 4-0. Do you know what I mean? If we'd had our shooting pads on. But what it is we haven't played our main distraction yet, have we?
Our main distraction?
Well,
Grealish's calf.
Grealish. We have to get Grealish on there because all the lads are just like, well, I'm gonna knock him. Do you know what it is? It's because he's that lad who's down the town, right? And all the birds are like, here, look at him. And they don't take any notice of you. So that's what the footballers, Grealish is on the pitch and they're like, well, I'm going to do an accent. Can I do an accent?
Do it, try it, go on, try it.
Well, I do not like this Grealish. My woman here is watching Grealish and I'd kick him. So that was Welsh, right?
He was.
He was. But that's what we should do. So all the lads kick him, like we can just score then.
Do you want to see my impression of like Grealish when he walks into a bar?
Are
you ready? Hang on. All right, girls, if you like a little...
You all right, Ted?
And then he gets a free pint.
There you go. Well, aye.
So, I've been writing that one all day. I got it just came to me, you know what I mean? I hope I don't get sweaty tits again. I'm going to have to lose these. You know, there's envy out there.
I thought you were going to get the best. I thought you were going to get the best
a crop top. Like a boob tube. You wear a boob tube underneath, you know what I mean? Yeah, so England started off really well. We've all got a proper bonk on about that, you know what I mean? Phil Foden's hair was out and about. He didn't get any wedgies. He didn't have his hair like that.
He didn't, but he was class.
If I was playing for Croatia, I'd have knocked him out, me, like having an hairdo like that. Simple.
You don't hate a woman, though, do you, Ted? So they were probably, you know.
You don't hate anyone, really, you know what I mean? Let's have a look. Here we go. Someone's asking if he wants to send us brown stars. Feel free, yeah?
Well, aye.
There we go. Oh my God, bless him. I don't know what she means. After Kate, she's off her tits probably on crack or something, you know what I mean?
Speaking of crack, Ted.
Yeah.
Scotland, England next, isn't it?
Scotland, England. Yeah. Want to see my next impression?
Go on then.
Good that one, wasn't it?
That was Ted, yeah. It was really good.
Yeah, that was the Scotland goalkeeper.
Well, aye.
So in the last game where he got lobbed, he got proper fucking lobbed.
Are you well done, Scotland, for getting this far? Because this is pretty much your final now, isn't it, lads?
I know, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Now you're coming to play England.
They must have had a whip round the social clubs to afford the travel and stuff, you know what I mean? Scruffers. Anyway, so Scotland, we want to talk about England, Scotland. What's your predictions out there? Write to us now in the shit chat. I want to know what you think, what the score's going to be in that, you know what I mean?
I'm telling you now, Ted, right? I am going for 3-0. And I tell you how this is going to happen, right? Scotland are going to be up for it straight away, right? And they're going to be doing some naughty tackles, and someone will get a yellow card early because they take a Scottish thing. They're going, here, put your stamp on it. You know what I mean?
And then they'll batter it.
And then, well, aye, of course, right? So that'll be that. So someone will be on a yellow card early. Then Kane will score because he's class, and Scotland they won't be able to handle him. Then they'll have a proper run at us. We'll hit them on the break. Then because we're winning 2-0, they'll get proper naughty and they'll start. And that same person who got a yellow card will get sent off, making it 10 men.
You've spent a lot of time on this, haven't you?
And then we'll score a penalty because we're good at diving, really.
If you get this spot on, Mala, I need the lottery numbers off you. Do you know what I mean? I'm going for 4-0 to England, right? Purely because I just think we're going to have too much for them, you know what I mean? And the goalkeeper can't catch. So I think we've got a good chance if we have some shots on target. So might be difficult if Sterling's not on form because he fires them all everywhere, doesn't he? You know what I mean? So
for me though, I think he did well last game, didn't he? But like maybe where are we going to get Grealish in here because he needs to come on at some point.
Well, I agree.
He's mint.
I mean, we've got some score predictions here. Richard Watson saying 5-0 England. Sophie saying 3-1 England. Mally James is saying 4-1 England. Sterling hat-trick. And it'll be a cricket score.
Will that be pound sterling, that Mally?
He did look like Woody from Toy Story, didn't he? There, he did, yeah. So, I mean, would you like to see some images of the Scottish goalkeeper before we get into the detail? It's very funny. Bear with us here. I'll bring them all up. You know what I mean? So, I mean, obviously, that was, that just sort of depicts everything about Scottish football at the minute. He was trying to swing on the crossbar, wasn't he? Because he was bored and he got launched.
I've never seen like a keeper celebrating someone scoring against him.
Well, I did a little bit of searching, and some people have been doing some funny shit about this as well. So that was a good one there. Fireman's still trying to cut David Marshall out the net there. That was a good one. I like that one. Someone said he looked like SpongeBob SquarePants.
I don't get that one.
No, I don't either. This is a good one. Get ready. Are you ready? Yeah. This is Michael Jordan there. Good one. I did like this one as well, where he's doing the Olympic record of the long jump. A lot of Olympic things here, Mala, as well. That one there, where he's just beating Usain Bolt to Lass's flange.
See, personally, right, if I was computer savvy, you know which one I'd have done?
Which one?
I'd have done him instead of the little girl from Little House on the Prairie running down the hill.
It's a good one, that, yeah.
You can have that one.
My favourite one that won the internet was old Spider-Man there, where he's webbed him up, you know what I mean? Which, funny enough, does look like an episode of The Simpsons there. So you see, I spent a lot of time on that, Mala.
Was that what you were doing when I was in the toilet?
Yeah. We didn't have anything planned, so I just downloaded some memes. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, like let's be reasonable, right? If you watch the game that Scotland played and they got beat 2-0, they had a good go. They had lots of chances. They just couldn't put it in the net. So if they get a chance, you know, if England slip up, like if Kyle Walker plays like a bag of shit like he did the other night, Andy Robertson could have his pants down on that wing.
Yeah, well, I know you'd bring that up, Ted, wouldn't you? Because you love a bit of Liverpool, don't you? I know you're a Liverpool lad, but you do.
I like Liverpool.
You do, and you're like, oh, yeah, look at Klopp and how sexy he looks with his haircut and that and his glasses. Oh, he's class. Oh, look at
my lovely hair.
Look at Robertson there, look running down the wing. Isn't he class? Oh, he's brilliant.
Behave.
I'm not having him.
Well, the Sweaty Socks couldn't score in the Bongo on a Saturday night, 4-0 at the 3 Live. Well, the Bongo's closed, didn't it?
So well, it doesn't matter. I tell you now, your man Robertson wouldn't even get a game if Curtis Fleming was still kicking about, and he was English. Think about that.
Hi guys, not seeing you in a while. We'll pop round after the show, Sarah, just the usual, please. So I'm getting sweaty tits in a minute. You'll see it start to develop. By the end of the show, I'll have a pool of sweat in the Mammary Canal down there. But that's because I'm a very, very masculine man.
Well, you're not me. I use like Stratos for men, and I've just probably got myself all nabbed up with it, so I don't sweat.
Is that what that fucking smell is? I thought that was the D10 on the bar. You know what I mean? That's cleaning product. You don't know what that is. I think it's going to be a whitewash. I really do. And I'm not talking about the Scottish Tans.
They're as good as mine, aren't they?
That's not bad,
look at that.
You're going to feel compliments about your tan.
I know, I can't help it. Because I spend all the time sat outside the front of the house.
You sat outside on the deck chair drinking cans.
Yeah, can we have another rant?
Go on then, one more rant.
Right, I'm going to go a bit off target here, and I know we're a national podcast, and I love yous. Do you know what I mean? Because we are England, aren't we? And we are proud. However, right, listen, Middlesbrough Council, don't you ever steal off us again. Do you know what I mean? Because we are Teesside, aren't we? We are Parma and Chips. Yeah, we're going to come for you with our lawyer, aren't we, Ted?
We are proper mint, like you know.
We are proper mint.
Clearly, whoever's been doing these fucking signs in Middlesbrough all over has been listening to the podcast we've been running for over 2 years now.
And I believe we had an episode, and we'll put the number on there, Middlesbrough.
We did an episode where we said we're going to rebrand Middlesbrough, and we came out with all of them slogans on the episode, apart from 1 or 2, but most of them were there, and funny enough, 13 grand went to someone else to produce them.
Well, so I'm
quite glad we never know, because there was a big uproar.
I know, but I tell you what, right? I'm just waiting for the offshore lads to like get released on like Timepiece TV or whatever, and we will be suing that time, won't we, Ted?
Oh yeah, we will. We will, bastards.
Unless Jimmy Neal plays one of them, because I'd have that man. He'd be class.
Oh
no, he's like an Indian.
You can't do that anymore.
You were like a Native American.
Yeah, they don't do that. They just go, hello.
Fair enough.
I don't know.
Ted is available to be a cultural attaché to any sort of region that you want.
Speak many languages, and I'm fluent in cunnilingus. As well. So listen, we're going to have a new feature of the show. You might have seen it last week where we did one on footballers' haircuts, and it was just called "How Shit's Your Hair, Mate." Well, we've got a new one this week, and it's just called "How Shit Is Your Name, Mate." I should get paid.
That was good.
I should get paid a lot of money. You know what I mean? So, how shit's your name, mate? So, I'm going to go through some footballers' names for you, there, Mala. I've got them on my phone, right? It's a top 27. Don't ask me why.
Seems fair.
But it's a top 27 of famous footballers' names, right? That I've found incredibly funny and probably very rude too, okay? So, we're going to start at number 27 and work our way up. Do you want to do like the top of the pops noise quickly? Oh, in at number 7 is Brian Penis. He's a Dutch player.
Shut up, man.
Who was infamously signed by Newcastle United, but never made an appearance for them.
Well, yeah, like penises, they make lots of appearances for Newcastle, don't they?
Number 26 is the old favourite, Stefan Kuntz.
Yeah, there's loads of them about though, isn't there? He's got a big family. He has got a big family, that lad.
25, currently playing now, still a great footballer, Lars Bender. No jokes about that one. No jokes about that one. Number 24, Dean Windass.
Dean Windass.
Yeah. Number 23, I think this is just funny. It's just called Creedance Clearwater Couto.
This is his parents' fans of music.
Well, it just says, otherwise known as Paul Easter. That makes no sense, so we'll move on to 22. One of my favourites, it's only Rod Fanny.
Rod Fanny?
Yeah.
Is he Scottish?
He's a Marseille footballer and he got 5 caps for France. There you go.
Well,
this is a good one in at number 21. It's Ars Bandit. Who's an Algerian footballer in the 1970s. Even more of frowned upon back then. In at number 20, it's only Uwe Fuchs.
Well, Uwe's classic.
Do you know what it says? Was a former Middlesbrough striker helping them win promotion to the Premier League and obtaining cult status before he was brutally dropped despite scoring 9 goals in 13 games. He wasn't brutally dropped, was he? He was on loan, he went back and then he went and played for Millwall and he did out. So I love your Uwe though, but your class, but yeah, he wasn't dropped. Number 19, Milan Fuckall. Czech defender.
Yeah, that's what Borough could have spent on attackers this season.
We just spent £12 million in Milan Fuckall. All right, Stevie. Number 18, Paul Dickoff. Not very rude, that one, but he's in there.
Yeah, Dickoff.
17, Danny Shittu. I think he's got the word shit in. That means it's funny. Number 16, got to be one of my favourites here. Ralph Minge. Ralph Minge played his entire career at Dynamo Dresden, also representing East Germany on the international stage no less than 36 times, and is now a manager. Minge.
Yeah, right, this is the thing. Right, Ted, you was often, right, you could have been his manager, couldn't you? Because I hear you, right, when the Mal used to be open, Ted used to stand on the sideline and go, Mala, pick up Minge! Pick up Minge!
I'll handle Minge.
I'll be like, all right, yeah. I'll handle Minge. He's mine!
Number 15 needs no introduction. It's David Seaman. It's a rude word, but it's part of life.
Where's that root? David. Oh, yeah, he is a dick, isn't he?
Number 14, Andre Muff. A retired Swiss striker. Unfortunately, his career was blighted by injuries. Muff related.
I heard that he went down quite easy.
He's gone down in the box, Muff, he's down. It made no sense, that.
It was a diver, you see.
I got it, yeah. Number 13, for me, this should be lower down the list rather than number 13. It's just Wolfgang Wolf. It's a bit of a shit one, that
Wolfgang Wolf?
Wolfgang Wolf, yeah. It's very similar to Gary Neville's dad, Neville.
Creative parents, aren't they?
Yeah. Number 12, Danny Invincible. I think he still plays now. Sounds like a superhero.
That's class.
Number 11, right, is a Ghanaian defender plagued by injuries who used to be part of the Chelsea Academy. He's currently looking for a new club. He's also quite big on the rave scene. He's called Naughty. Naughty.
Let's have a look at that one. How do you spell that?
Naughty.
Well,
Naughty, yeah. Isn't that the shaman or something like that?
As it does a nasty tackle, that's naughty, that. It was, yeah.
Number 10, it's all in the pronunciation, Chicky Ass.
Chicky Ass.
I think it's meant to be shitty ass.
Chicky Ass,
Number 9, we're getting there. Number 9, Angelico Fox. And it is spelt as you would normally.
Yeah.
And he's a 38-year-old. He's now retired, having played for 10 different teams across the world.
Is that not somebody called Argelito?
What, you know, when the commentators thing like that and he gets subbed, does he say, oh, fucks off? Fucks off. Number 8, Bernd Haas. Number 7 is Mala's superhero name, Fabian Assmann.
Well, I've got the shirt to prove it.
Number 6, we're going straight in there. He plays for Kidderminster Harriers. It's Michael Gash. Number 5, a Zimbabwean defender. He plays for a team called Kiglon Bird, and he's better known for his unique name rather than his footballing abilities. He's just called Danger Fourpence.
Yeah, that's class. Yeah, them lads are pretty wicked. That's like when you're a kid.
Fourpence.
What's his name? Danger Fourpence.
I'm not tackling him. Fucking hell. Number 4, David Goodwillie. I'd like that one.
Your last does.
I know, yes, he does, yeah. Number 3, Peter Panda.
Well,
not funny, that one.
It's more for
number 2, for me, this should be number 1, but it's number 2. And you couldn't design him or that name for a footballer. He's a Belgian. He plays for KSC Hazlitt, and he's called Mark de Man.
Mark de
Man. He's a defender as well, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And in at number 1, I don't think this is a good one, but you might, being old Belwith's at home. He's a goalkeeper, unfortunately remembered for shipping 17 goals in one game. However, his invasive name, it makes up for his abilities, and he's called Norman Conquest.
Norman, well, no, that sounds like it's a boat. Norman Conquest.
I think it's part of, the Battle of Hastings.
Oh, well, exactly. Yeah, Norman Conquest. He was. Yeah,
why isn't fucking David Minge up the top there? You know what I mean?
Yeah, Guardian, get your act together. Do you know what I mean? We want Minge, man.
We've got Minge, more
listen,
Ass Masters.
Like, exactly, and they've missed an obvious one out here.
Go on.
Gordon Strachan. Gordon Strachan.
Why?
Because he's a cunt, isn't he?
Oh, he dropped the C-bomb before the watershed. We're going to be fucking, that's the end of the show. I'm already in trouble with my page. Don't complain.
Yeah, Strachan, you know you are as well. Don't you ever come to Teesside ever again?
You said crumpet, didn't you? He's a crumpet.
Yes. Why? What did I think I said?
I don't know. They're all going mad, aren't they? You know what I mean? Quick look at the shit chat here. Paul Dickoff, Proper Doyle. Obvious one there. Good one, Kate. Nicky Butt.
Nicky
very
Butt.
Good, yeah. Some good ones there. I just want to show you something as well, right? You've all seen like Americans when they try and present English footballers and stuff like that. Before it was like when David Beckham went over to play in America, it was like, here he is, David Beckham, I'm sure, of the London Bull, or I don't know, something shit like that. The shite, Anna. Well, I found this lovely little video, and I'd like to know what you'd all think of it. So do let us know. Here we go.
Sex suckers,
Titius Brand Bailey,
Rumalula Cuckoo,
Gigi Buffoon,
Delelali, Janojo Shalelavi,
Argene Rubin,
10A6,
Polo,
Turu, Diddy Airdro Upa, Theory Hoonry,
Garth Balai,
Wayne Ronaye, Derijo Shrana, Booby Charlotte.
Love it.
I like that.
How good's that? You know what I mean? Took me ages to steal that off TikTok and try and make out I was credible for it. So
that's why I'm not allowed on TikTok.
Yeah, that's because you keep doing them dances with little nibblings.
Well, it's what the people want, so the people
you know what I mean? So, so good. So that was, we went through the list quite fast there, man. You went on your rant a bit early as well. You went to rant about Savage Roundabout now.
Well, they don't know what the schedule is.
Sorry.
It's meant to be.
Oh, look.
Now they're back again. That sweat patch here says that it's nearly time to go for this week's podcast, isn't it? When you start getting sweaty tits.
Yeah, I think we've got another 5 minutes to go, or something like that. So, what I'd like to know from the viewers: where are you watching the England game on Friday, and where do you live as well? Put your address. And while you're out watching it, we'll have a little look around the house, won't we? Get your dildos out and that, you know what I mean? I've got a funny feeling Mally will be watching it in the tavern in Redcar, which is his own pub, which he doesn't own a PRS license for, so you're not allowed to play music, Mally. I will report you.
Loads of grassing going on there, you man. You know what I mean? Loads of grassing.
Loads of shag out.
Loads of grassing.
So, where are you watching the game? Where are you watching the game on Friday? I'm watching it in Leeds. Don't boo me or anything like that. I'm going there purely for flange purposes. I'm not really. I've got friends there. I don't have any round here apart from you.
Well,
and you do me head in.
Well,
so, where are you watching it, Matters? Tell us on the shit chat.
I'm watching it in a village pub, but I'm not going to tell you which village because you'll all come and kick me head in.
In the village club?
In the village pub. In a pub, in the village, I'm watching it.
Oh, is it the village club down Thornaby Green?
Well, could be. It isn't, but it could be.
I don't think anyone is watching the show anymore because no one's commenting, or they don't want to let us know where they're watching the game on Friday, or they don't have televisions. It's one of the two.
Oh, they're all Scotland fans.
It's a good point. Here we go. Mally, dodgy TV and knocked off bows. It's a bit like a backstreet push. Mally's Tavern. It's a speakeasy, and he does have sex dungeons where he keeps animals.
Yeah, I might come.
Everyone does.
Right,
Trust me. You know what I mean? Someone's watching it. McPain at the Gables, boys. Where's the Gables, Mally? Mala.
Is that one that shouldn't be on that funny list, lads, that we were just doing for that? We said we'll do funny ones. Big Jim watching it all. Look. Are you why? Are you like you're not going Scottish on us, are you?
I think he might be Scottish, you know. He might be. He had a kilt on before walking, I'm sure.
Yeah, and like I think it's because you took the mick out of Seaman earlier, and you know he likes Seaman. He's attached to him. He's a big fan. He used to be a big lad with the Seaman, didn't you, lad?
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Got to see Craig Turner, Thornaby lad, but having to go to the Lingfield farm in Corby. Fuck's sake. Why? Tell us why. Are you banned out of every pub in Thornaby? Is that what it is? Do you know money on the tote? Is that what it is? The meat draw? You know, boat stuff. Oh, yeah. Jason, he's kind of like a big fucking boat and he's rowing across the river.
No, he's not. Like, Jay, drop us a message. I think the lads, this is what they're doing. They're going across the Atlantic, right? And I think they're doing it to raise money.
To buy a new boat.
Right, because they'll need one when they get to the other side. But it's like a rowing boat, right? And I believe it's one of the charities. It's either Veterans at Ease or it's something like that, or it's getting there. But it's a good one. So come on.
Ponies with 3 legs, he told me.
Let us know now, Jay, and we'll, you know what I mean? We'll give it a shout now.
Yeah, that's good.
But yeah, one last thing though, you're not allowed to have that in Norton Duck Pond. The council have been on to us, so you need to move it, mate.
Sophie's watching it in the Market and Tavern in Thornaby. I'm going to put my best tobacco for men on. Ben Sherman shirt. I'm going to go down there and I'm going to tackle a bit of Sophie.
Are you Sophie? Look, like, listen, come here. I've still got that caravan down the Bonley, you know.
Yeah, I've still got them socks you left at ours.
Do you know what I mean? A bit of half time. If you're all excited because Grealish has been on, in the Bonley caravan.
I'll get my calves out for you.
Well,
I don't know what that means, you know what I mean?
You can't have calves out. Mally's got all the animals in his pub.
Good. It looks like lots of you are going to have a very fun-filled weekend. So if you've got no other plans at the weekend, I've got to point out on Saturday in Stockton at the Georgian Theatre, there's about 6 tickets left. There's a comedy night on. I might be there, I might not, I don't know. But it's going to be good, so you need to come. It'll be proper mint. So just go to the Georgian Theatre website or Showcase Comedy and get your tickets. Showcase Comedy, there they are. One of our sponsors. Storytellers, where we film it here upstairs, and Storytellers at the World Bar, and the lovely little Ted.
And I've got to tell you, right, if you are going to be stuck to watching the football or you want to get out of the pub, you need to get in touch with Storytellers. Do you know what I mean? Get yourself in here because it's going to be class and it is going to be mint in here on Saturday.
Strippers on.
Class. Strippers are on.
Oh, no, that's what it used to be, didn't it?
Oh, no,
It used to be Angels, didn't it, years ago? Yeah, because I remember we were up here, weren't we? And like, we were dancing on the pole like that. And then we got through out, didn't we? For doing a human shit.
I would have been here myself watching the England match, but there's far too much flange about Storytellers. Our last doesn't like it.
You can't watch football and flange. It's totally distracting. That's how you end up going cock-eyed. You know what I mean? Jason shared some information here. Matters. Audrey is the boat It's a Talisker Whiskey Atlantic Challenge, challenge 22.4 veterans. 22. 4 veterans, 3,000 miles across the Atlantic and aid of veterans in ease. Jason, if you want to send us the links for any fundraising and stuff like that, I'll share it on the pages. And if people want to help veterans in ease, then you can donate and help them out and that. And if you want to see Audrey, I think you're taking it down Teesside Park, aren't you, or something like that? Or you're doing, you're taking it all over. He was parked up outside Barnacles the other week. Just think he's fish and chips in it.
Taking it down Teesside Park for all them kids having a burnout outside the showcase.
Doing donuts outside the fucking Millennium.
Well done, Jay. Your class, you know that.
So it's with a Starsky, not you always had flange. It's irrelevant, but it's true.
Well, aye.
Yeah.
Class.
Certainly in the remake with Owen Wilson.
Well, I can't do the other one. Yeah. I can't easily Zoolander the other one, innit?
Do it. Come on, do it. Fucking hell. Right, well, that brings another episode of What a Worldy to a close. Thank you very much for watching. Please do share the stream afterwards, once you've watched it, so more people can watch it and then realise it's live and start commenting and then realise it's not live and look like dickheads. We enjoy that part of doing this, don't we?
We do, but as Egon Spengler once said, don't cross the stream.
Don't you telling Jason that far? He's fucking run across it?
Well, aye, but Egon Spengler said, don't do it, you know what I mean? So I'm just saying. And he was a clever lad.
He was, yeah. So, right, next time we see you next Thursday, 7 p.m, live on What a Worldy Facebook page and Ted Hanky and Joke Pit as well, and also on YouTube. Thank you very much, Joke Pit, for letting us put this out on there. And I'm going to say one more thing, go on then.
Ted, I need to go. Just quickly before you finish.
Where are you going?
Well, I've just sussed out, right? I've been living in that boat that Jay's got, so I need to go shift his stuff out before he goes. All right, see you later, podcasters. I've got to get off, man.
See you later, see you. Fucking asshole, honestly, you know what I mean? Yeah, so we'll be back next week, and hopefully we'll be celebrating because I think we'll have had 2 England games by then. We'll have had a successful England v Scotland and a successful England versus Czechoslovakia and Republic of Czech. So, you know what I mean? We could be proper buzzing. If we win both them games, I might present next week's show with a full-on semi-erection. So do tune in, you know what I mean, matters. And, you know what I mean? As per usual, up the England!